Welcome back to The Explainer. So, have you ever wondered what's really going on behind the scenes at a huge news network? Well, a massive lawsuit just ripped the curtain back, and the private text messages it dug up are absolutely wild. Okay, let's get into it.
But first, real quick, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on what we're breaking down next.
All right, let's jump right into the juicy stuff. The court documents give us a crazy look into the relationships between some of the network's biggest stars. And this first story, it all goes down in the Oval Office, of all places.
So get this. The first bombshell from the court filings is this text right here. In a message about her colleague Sean Hannity, Jeanine Pirro didn't mince words. She just called him an egomaniac. But the story behind why she sent that text is even crazier.
Okay, so Pirro is texting about a meeting with then-President Trump when Sean Hannity just shows up. And according to her, he doesn't just walk in, he storms in like he owns the place.
And he keeps going. Next thing you know, he apparently just throws his papers on the press desk.
And then, you're not going to believe this, he apparently just walks into bathroom within Oval and uses it. Can you even imagine?
And Pirro wraps up her story with this little gem. It's all about him, period. No one else matters. So yeah, these texts, which are now public record, pretty clearly show there was some major tension between these two behind the scenes.
So, you're probably asking yourself, how in the world do we get these private texts, right? Well, this wasn't some random gossip leak. They're actually evidence in a much, much bigger legal fight.
See, this all comes from a huge lawsuit filed by the voting technology company Smartmatic. They're suing Fox News for defamation over its coverage of the 2020 election.
And the stakes here? They're astronomical. Smartmatic is suing for $2.7 billion. Yeah, with a B. And when that kind of money is on the line, you better believe everything is going to come out.
And what came out showed it wasn't just a couple of hosts beefing. These documents paint a picture of a network that was completely at war with itself, with its biggest stars fighting behind the scenes about what was fact and what was fiction.
I mean, this slide says it all, right? On one side, you have anchor Brett Baer texting a Fox executive about something on the air, saying, "We need to fact-check this crap." And on the other side, you have host Maria Bartiromo texting Rudy Giuliani, "I want you to overturn this." Two hosts, two completely different realities happening inside the same building.
Then there's this whole other drama. After Pirro's show got pulled one night, the lawsuit claims she was warned to stop pushing certain election fraud claims. She was furious. She fired off this all-caps text to Hannity. "I'm tired of the censorship and I'm embarrassed." And Hannity's reply? Oh, it was dripping with sarcasm. He texts back, "Fox News promoting you every 5 seconds. It's hilarious." Basically saying, "Oh, please, they're just trying to smooth things over with you." Not exactly a shoulder to cry on. Okay, so what is going on here? What was driving all this chaos? Why were some hosts pushing these narratives so hard? Well, the Smartmatic lawsuit has a few ideas about that.
According to the lawsuit, it boils down to 3 alleged motivations. Number 1, straight-up political favors, like Pirro apparently trying to get a pardon for her ex-husband. Number 2, just wanting to stay in the president's good graces. And number 3, the one that always makes the world go round, ratings.
And if you want proof of that ratings motivation, look no further. This is a text from host Jesse Waters to a colleague. He literally wrote, "Think about how incredible our ratings would be if Fox went all in on Stop the Steal." All right, so we've seen the private texts, we've seen the internal battles. What does this all actually mean? What are we supposed to take away from all this? So let's put it all together. What we're seeing is a rare peek behind the curtain, showing a network with deep internal conflicts. Hosts were clashing over basic facts versus the preferred narrative. The lawsuit alleges the whole thing was driven by a mix of politics, personal favors, and a desperate chase for ratings. And the key thing is, we'd know none of this if a multi-billion-dollar lawsuit hadn't forced it all out into the open.
And it really leaves you with one big, messy question. When you get this tangled mess of news, ratings, and raw political power all colliding with each other, who actually wins in the end?
That's really the heart of it, isn't it? What do you think? It definitely makes you wonder what's going on behind the scenes everywhere else. Seriously, what was the biggest shocker for you in all this? Let me know your take in the comments. And hey, if you found this breakdown useful, please hit that like and subscribe button for more explainers just like this one. Thanks for watching.